Hello everybody. Welcome to the first STA 371G R Help video. This video will cover the R knowledge you need to complete homework 1. The content is as follows: vectors, expected value, and standard deviation. As you may remember from STA 309, a vector is essentially a list of values. To create a vector, write a vector name, which does not have to be vector, equals C, and then the numbers you would like in the vector. The format is always vector name equals C, the numbers. It does not have to be only 3 numbers. I just chose to use 3 for the sake of simplicity. Another important note is that you can type these 2 characters instead of an equal sign if you prefer. Once you create a vector, make sure to run it. Once you do so, it will appear in the top right of your screen. It will have the vector name as well as the numbers inside the vector. We can use vectors for many things, one of which is to calculate expected value. If we have a scenario in which we have a set of values and a set of probabilities associated with those values, we can find the expected value by summing the values times the probabilities. As I mentioned, make sure to run your values and probabilities, and also make sure that the order of the probabilities corresponds to the order of the values. In this case, there would be a 40% chance of 0, a 40% chance of 1, and a 20% chance of 2. To find the expected value, sum the values times the probabilities. What R is doing when you run this command is multiplying 0 times 0.4, hence values times probs, 1 times 0.4, 2 times 0.2, and then summing all those values. As you may notice, the expected value appears in the top right in the global environment. However, I still like to run a command with whatever I named this line to make it appear in the console so I can see it more easily. This is especially important if you have many things in your global environment, so you don't have to keep scrolling. Next, to find standard deviation, we can easily use vectors as well. First, you'll create a vector with squared deviation, which have your values minus your expected values squared. We can then find variance by summing these squared deviations and the probabilities. Again, I've retyped variance, even though it appears up here. Next, standard deviation is the square root of variance, so we can rerun the line, and then our final standard deviation will appear down here and also up here. I hope this video was informative. Thanks for watching.